What if one of America's biggest budget airlines suddenly disappeared? That's exactly the situation unfolding right now with Spirit Airlines, and the clock is ticking. On Friday, Donald Trump made a dramatic statement, revealing that his administration has issued what he calls a final bailout proposal to save the struggling airline. And here's the reality. If this deal doesn't go through, Spirit could be forced into liquidation. Let that sink in. We're not just talking about a company shutting down. We're talking about thousands of jobs, stranded passengers, and a major shakeup in the airline industry. According to reports, the government had already offered a $500 million loan package, but this wasn't just financial help. It could have given the government up to a 90% stake in Spirit Airlines. That's a huge move, showing just how serious the situation has become. But here's where things get complicated. Negotiations with bondholders, the key players who need to agree to this deal, have stalled. As of now, no agreement has been reached, and Trump made it clear, if the deal doesn't make sense, it's not happening. He told reporters at the White House, if we could do it, we'd do it, but only if it's a good deal. He also emphasized that an announcement could come any moment. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, the situation looks even more urgent. Spirit's own lawyer admitted in bankruptcy court that the airline is running out of cash and fast. This is already Spirit's second bankruptcy in less than a year, which shows how deep the crisis goes. So what pushed the airline to this breaking point? It's not just one issue, it's a perfect storm. Rising operational costs, shifting customer preferences, and even technical problems like engine recalls have been weighing heavily on the company. On top of that, jet fuel prices have surged due to tensions in the Middle East, adding even more pressure. And there's another major factor many people may have forgotten. A few years ago, JetBlue Airways tried to acquire Spirit in a deal that could have changed everything. But that merger was blocked by regulators, leaving Spirit to fight its battles alone. Now, that decision is coming back into focus as the airline struggles to survive. At the same time, other airlines are already preparing for the worst. United Airlines has said it is ready to step in and support Spirit's customers and employees if the airline shuts down. That could mean rebooking stranded passengers and possibly hiring affected staff. But let's be clear, that's damage control, not a solution. If Spirit collapses, it could mean fewer low-cost travel options for millions of people. Ticket prices could rise, and competition in the airline industry could shrink significantly. For years, Spirit was known for its ultra-low fares, sometimes unbelievably cheap tickets that made flying accessible to more people. Love it or hate it, the airline changed the game, and now it might be on the verge of disappearing. So what happens next? All eyes are now on this final bailout proposal. If a deal is reached, Spirit could get a lifeline and continue operating. If not, we could be witnessing the end of one of America's most well-known budget airlines, and the decision could come any moment. This isn't just a business story, it's a turning point for the aviation industry. Stay tuned because this situation is developing fast, and the outcome could impact travelers across the country.